poppin' to all of you beautiful people? Welcome to the channel. I am Mrs. Best. I'm very excited because we have Tamika from Tamika's Den over here. Thank you for
Hey, hey,
being
hey.
here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. For those who don't know, Tamika does, I feel like most of the people on this channel know, because I think I found you through Kiwan or Shayna. Everybody
hmm
knows each other in the YouTube streets. But if you haven't subscribed to her channel, especially if you enjoy reviews of scripted shows, she does a lot of panels and stuff that catch my attention. So I feel like everybody should watch. Support her. It's free. But we're here to go over Love After Lockup. This is season 7, episode 11. I know WeTV, they their numerical order of their seasons is confusing.
Yeah. I'll be
Because
like, child, would y'all please move on to the next season?
I feel like season 6 we were in for like a solid year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Hot Mess Express. But this is season 7, they say. This was titled My Ex's Cellmate. For those new to the channel, I always get flustered, so I go over each couple and what happened with them, so I'm not ping-ponging with these 90-minute episodes. But I also want people to check out the link in the chat. This is Kiwan JTV's cousin Courtney. She makes soy candles. I
Okay.
ordered some. Yeah, they work well. They smell really good. I love
I
it.
love me a good candle.
Oh, do you? I love that. I love that. I'm always in Marshalls because that's all I really have near me, like smelling candles, but they run through them. There's too many people in the Bay Area. I gotta move. I gotta move. One day I'm gonna move. I'm scared to move, but I'm gonna do it someday. We're gonna start this episode discussing Goddess, Damon, and Bonita.
It's a hot mess.
How do you feel about them before we get into like what happened with them? Do you take them seriously, like even a little bit?
No, I really don't. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they already knew about each other. I also feel like if they didn't, I don't know how it went on this long because Demond is special. I'm just trying to figure out how the lies don't be lying. Like, he's not even good at it. He doesn't even give you the appeal that he really could be a player like that. So it's like, it's surprising if it is really real that he had both of them swindled, like that it even lasted that long. Because he's not given very strategic,
He's not. He's also, to me, he's not that cute. I don't
Baby,
know.
when they showed him, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when they
No,
showed
you
him coming
good.
out the jail, I was like, oh my God, he's so tiny. I'm like a little birdie. Like, I don't know why I wasn't expecting him to be that tiny.
He had a bird chest. He's so
Yes.
thin. He's so thin. I'm sorry, Moo Moo, if you watch it. He is a little man. He is small. He is small. And I'm like, I'm not a female that judges you on height as a dude. My husband's actually shorter than me. But have some muscle. If it looked like if we get to fighting or something, I could win. And Tavana, he gives that. Hi, JB. Welcome in. Welcome in. You cover this show, right? I feel like you do. I feel like JB covers this show, but I'm always messing up with shows he covers. Like, my brain wants to say he covers Love and Hip Hop, and he's so done with Love and Hip
Okay,
Hop.
you say yes.
Okay, he does. Okay. Y'all subscribe to JB as well. He's in the description. I try to put all the creators I enjoy in the description of the videos so that other people can discover them, especially those that help me. So tap in. Okay, these ignorant trollops, right? He's out, and I'm like, okay, she's jumping up on him, and I'm looking like, please get off of him because he's struggling. I saw his arm shaking to keep her up. But then a horse comes around the corner, a big old horse. And I'm like, what's going on? Now, I'm not from the East Coast, okay? Most of my subscribers are. I have a lot of friends and family over there. But it doesn't seem like a place where you see horses just being galloped upon in the streets.
Yeah, certain parts, like that wouldn't happen down here in New York where I'm at, maybe upstate New York. But I think in Baltimore, like if you have the licensing and permissions, or Delaware, I forget which one they from,
Really?
then you can do it. Usually here, the only people you would probably see on a horse is a cop or maybe in Central Park, which they're trying to stop that with like the horse and carriage. But other than that, you're not going to typically see a person just riding down the street on a horse. So when Mama came around that corner, I was like, not Mama coming on the horse. Like that was my first thing I said.
And the horse with some joggers. Her mom is beautiful though.
Yes, she is.
I'm like, the genes are gening. Shout out to Black women.
Okay.
Skin like glass. My God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying I age right. I'm praying. Because you never know. But that lady on the horse, it really did crack me up. Nothing much happened. She flicked him off. She has concerns. But if we remember, her mom said that she used to date inmates also.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I think Gigi's dad is locked up or something like that. So it looked like she repeated the cycle.
Yeah, pretty much. It really did. Even though her mother was keeping it real with her and telling her like, girl, that's jail talk and all of those things, it pretty much seems like she's doing what she saw. And pretty much, how they say sometimes you go after your daddy, or when a man he goes after his mama, is definitely giving a mixture of that.
Yeah, I can agree. Gigi's so sweet though. She seems sweet, but then she liked to keep her tongue out. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna let her have that. I don't know. I like to get ratchet too here and there sometimes with the right amount of liquor, but my tongue stays in my mouth. It's cleaner that way. Meanwhile, he gets out, he goes home with her. Everything's okay. Bonita, I never thought I'd see some shit like this on TV, Tamika. This lady is purchasing things out the trunk of a car. Now, I'm not mad at it. We've all done it. They do that around Oakland with the liquor, and when all the stores get boosted and stolen from, you see somebody's trunk of their car, you see the little Asians. So I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that, but on television,
yeah, I wasn't expecting to see that on TV, but yeah, definitely, I'm sure he got like the right stuff, the gear that you need. I ain't mad at it, and right now we know that she, got rid of some of the stuff and she trying to replace the stuff. I guess it don't fully surprise me because we've seen her go in here to look for a ring and then get a way cheaper ring to be a replacement ring. She's like doing her last minute running around, so yeah, she know the spots.
She cracks me up. And people keep saying Bonita is smart. She giving Moo exactly what he gives her. I'm like, you know what? When I was like 25, I'm not gonna lie, I did think that way. If my husband irritated me, I was like, I'm about to get you right back how you got me. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't really have the energy for all of that. I don't think Bonita's so smart. She said she's been engaged for 5 years.
Yeah.
I feel like that's too long to be engaged, but
yeah,
that could be me. But nothing happens with Bonita much. She buys the stuff out the trunk of the car. She's trying to replace all of this stuff that she has sold. And I don't understand why she's trying to replace it. If you're a baby mama, you were with him, he went to jail, you had no help. Just say you sold some shit he didn't need at the time to take care of their daughter.
I'm confused about a whole lot of stuff. I'm just, because at one point I think she got on social media, and I don't know if I'm mixing her up with somebody else, but I feel like it was her that got on social media and said, hey, well, I, one, needed to be able to do whatever for me and the kids, and two, had to pay some stuff for his lawyer. But if that was the case, then yes, I agree. I feel like he should have known that, and he should have been able to be okay with that, because you're using it to go towards his kids, and then you're saying for his lawyer, why wouldn't he know that you were taking care of that? So I just don't know if we getting the full truth. Like, it's one of those what's the truth moments for me.
That's actually a good observation. I feel like Bonita, obviously, if you're gonna lie and replace the ring, if that's your first inkling to do instead of just telling him, then you're probably correct. There's probably more to the story.
Then she says she gave a lot of the stuff or sold a lot of the stuff to people in the neighborhood for really cheap. So whenever he come around her way, he gonna be seeing people walking past with his
wearing his shoes and his hat and his shirt.
Yeah, it's messy.
That's actually funny as hell, because if you, especially in neighborhoods, she's not in the best neighborhood. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But when you in the hood, everybody seem to know everybody or say they seen someone. And especially
Exactly.
black people, they gonna describe what they see you with.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Mess Express.
Yeah.
Nothing much happens though. I guess Bonita told their daughter she's preparing her daughter for him getting out. And I just thought that was sad. They showing her coloring stuff for her daddy coming home, and he's just tearing Gigi up in the bathroom doing the wild thing. And I'm
And
just
this
like,
man said he done did 15 people at one time. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel like he really should have been going to see his daughter first before anybody. But hey,
that's
it
what I
shows you where
thought.
his priorities is at. Yeah.
It's just gross. I'm like, we going for the coochie before the daughter. You could have went to Bonita first and got
Mm-hmm.
coochie and seen your kid all in one. Just
Mm-hmm.
the lack of critical thinking.
Yeah.
But Bonita also told her daughter that he's been in school for 3 years and not in jail. I respect her for trying to protect her daughter's like view of her
Mm-hmm.
father. I do. However, comma, it could have also been like you don't have to go into detail like you would an adult, but you could have let her know like daddy got into some trouble. When you get into trouble, this is what happens. I don't know. My dad went to jail a lot growing up, like a lot, a lot. So at first, when I was younger, there were times my mom would try to lie, but then I remember being like 7, and she finally sat me down and explained what it was for, what it was like, and then prepped me and took me to visit only once. And it did actually do something to me that's always kind of reminded me, even when young and wild, like, hold on, because I want to keep my freedom. So I feel like it could have been a learning, an opportunity to teach her daughter, but then I'm also not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I could see it from both ends. My dad was in and out when I was growing up. I knew he was in there. He used to call all the damn time, and I used to spend a lot of time with his family. But I guess it depends on the age, and there's a way to tell them where they can understand. Again, definitely don't think she needed to know every little detail and all of the stuff. But I'm
Yeah.
also not mad at her for deciding to do that. Hopefully, he stays out and she ain't got to tell her again because, the older you get, now we got to start having different conversations.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. She seems cute though. I have
Yeah,
baby
she
fever real
is.
bad. I'm trying to fight it. Lord, I don't know if I want kids, but sometimes I get the urge. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I've been there and did that. Okay, got a whole grown up.
See, that's the part I look forward to. The teenager phase and the laboring part scares the shit out of me. I'm not. It scares the crap out of me. So I'm like, we'll see. Someday, maybe when I'm 40. Kirsten and Brady. The last time we seen Kristen, and the Melanin Redacted, they like to they respond a little differently to things than others. Last time we saw Kristen, she was talking about we gonna see a demon if she don't
Mhm.
get no dick. I said, okay, all right. But she does wait for Brady to get out. He does eventually get out. He's only an hour late. Um, I don't know. They still went to the hotel. They had time, but he seems very like so people you've watched this show, like some of them get out and you could tell they want to do good, but they're very overwhelmed with the fact that they're like free. He kind
Mhm.
of gave that energy. I just want to see how he's going to be as a father because she has all these hopes for him being a great father, but he ain't done shit for his own kids.
I don't like Kirsten at all, at all, at all. I think there's only one other person that I may end up not liking even more than her that just joined. But I do not like this lady at all. She's delusional to me, very delusional. When he was sitting in the confessionals talking, he looked like he was high then to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he not, maybe he on some type of medication. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it is like you get anxiety and it's overwhelming just knowing that you out and all of that part of it. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to see what he gonna be doing because she like, oh, me and him got the same ideals. We want the same things. We want to bring our kids up the same way. Girl, he wasn't doing this all before, but we gonna see. We definitely looking to see what he gonna be doing now that he's officially out.
I never understand that. I never understand that. If you see that a man is not there for his own children or himself, really, why would you put the expectation for him to be there with you? But I also cannot stand Kirsten. I'm trying to behave so that I can monetize on this internet because my mouth could be lethal, but I do not like this lady. And then the savings, what does she say? She's like, I have 1,500 in savings. I'm like, I'm not roasting her for it at all because that's more than a lot of people got all around America with this economy. But the fact that you barely have savings, your car's not running, and you spent your extra money to drive to get him when they would have put him on a bus or helped him get there, it just...
Yeah. She lost me with doing that. And even when she was putting the rose petals down, she's like, yeah, I want this so bad. And he wants this so bad. I feel like she's always saying what he wants. We rarely get to really hear him say what he wants. He was saying it just a touch of a bit, you know, on this episode when he got out. But I was like, girl, you're the only one I hear saying this. Like, I want to hear him saying this. And when she was like, it's just as important as, like, eating, you know, living, pay. I was like, no, it's not actually. Like, I wouldn't equate that to that. But okay, girl. Like, I don't know.
I don't get it. And then she's moving him to a small town. Like, there's nothing there for him. Where he gonna work? What's he gonna do? She says she got 4 jobs and is walking through the town for what? I don't know what they're gonna do. But we're gonna move forward from these people. Dia and Cyrus, they are the newest couple. Dia is my age, and it's really hard for me to understand. It is, but it's not. Half of the people, half the millennials, we're okay, we're smart. And then the other half of us are Dia. I don't know what Dia is doing and why she's doing what she's doing. She's 35. She's from Colorado. She's a mother of 4. She had her first child at 16, but she married her high school sweetheart. She was married for 20 years and then got divorced. It sounds like at first she said her husband chose drugs over their family.
But that's the part that confuses me. The math is not mathing because she said happily married. Now, I don't know if she just meant they were still legally married because I'm like, that would mean that y'all just recently got divorced. And you saying you had a whole nother inmate before this inmate. They was actually cellmates. Listen, Dia gonna work my nerves. I think I'm gonna dislike her even more than I dislike Dia in person, and that takes a lot. Because I don't like when these women get up here and they have kids. I'm always going off on rants about when you involving the kids into it. If it's just you and you making whatever dumb decisions and you gotta learn, okay, whatever. But when you got kids and to hear her daughter and see her breaking down, and she's saying, whenever you have a boyfriend, you always leave us. You don't have time for us, which means this has happened more than one time. And you had no type of response to it at all, lady. I was like, oh, yeah, no, you already lost me. And then your mama crying and she trying to tell you how worried she is about this. I'm like, something ain't right in the milk.
There's definitely something they're not telling us. She was wishy-washy, too, because she then said he cheated on her. But like you said, she made it seem like it was a happy marriage.
Right. I was like, wait, huh?
And then her house was a mess. I'm sorry, I'm OCD. Okay. I was looking at the laundry room. There was shit on the side of the washer. Stuff was stacked up. A sock was hanging off.
That's why her mama probably was trying to clear up stuff over there. She was like, you don't usually do laundry. And mama was like, yes, I do. She probably said, girl, you going to be on TV. They going to see this stuff
on TV. Clean this shit up.
Yeah.
I was looking at the house like, oh. Like a tornado. I don't know. My parents, very, very, very black. My dad's from the South. We were taught to be clean. He made us make our beds military style. So I need a clean house. I think that says a lot about a person too. It ain't got to be, it can be cluttered, but hers look like she needs the dust. But Dia stressed me out with these men. Now, the point you're making about the kids, that is something on Love After Lockup, like from season 1 that made me kind of like, oh my gosh. And at one point I stopped covering the show because it was the season with, what is her name? I cannot remember her name right now. She's in jail though. Letitia.
Oh, Lord.
Letitia and Keith from that season. I used to cover it on my channel and stopped that season because I felt like I was just mean and reading her for filth. But the women, You have 4 children, daughters at that.
Yeah.
And I was pissed off to see that it's not just Cyrus she's going to have around her daughters, but she had another inmate who was around the daughters, got out, did that, broke her heart.
Right.
You got the oldest daughter crying over it. So what's the youngest kids going through? I don't think I'm gonna like Dia.
Yeah. I don't like it at all. Your husband cheated on you with this girl from your neighborhood. I'm guessing you had some kind of pillow talk with the other prisoner when he came out. I don't remember his name. Mm-hmm. And then he went and slept with the same chick too. Now that was a little crazy. I would be hurt by that as well. But then you go have this meeting with him and you like, I never loved you. Obviously you did, but okay. And you know, oh, well, what do you need to speak to me about? Oh, because you still be messaging me through Facebook and I want you to leave me and Cyrus alone. I just was like, why are we here, girl? Like, why are we even bothering to have this conversation? Then he's saying he can't because he's still, everything about this is toxic as hell.
I'm like, wait, if he's bothering you on Facebook and he calling your phone, then one would say with technology, I'm not the most tech savvy. All a bitch got to do is block him.
Oh, just yeah. My block game is strong. As a matter of fact, because I don't know why people don't get the message. Like dudes will literally call you and pop up and do all kinds of stuff years later. But it's somebody I blocked on everything years ago. And I just so happened to be looking through my emails. And I said, did this fool email me talking about something? I miss you? Absolutely not. Like, so if it was something like that, then I would get it. But you had to be keeping the lines of communication open for him to even feel like, oh, let me go ahead and message her on Facebook. Nope. You ain't even gonna be able to find me no more.
She said her block game is strong and got an email. I have gotten the Cash Apps. I blocked an ex everywhere and he sent me a Cash App.
Wow.
And a request for $10 and was like, call me, please. My husband called him because he's petty. But I'm like, why don't people use their block game? It shouldn't be that easy to reach you. Like, yes. It really should not. But I respect everybody who has a strong block game because that says you cannot play about your fucking peace, as you should not. What's poppin', AB? Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys are funny. Y'all be apologizing like this is a job for you to clock into. I'm just happy that people are here. Shout out to everybody watching from the bushes, too. I see y'all. I appreciate you. Tamika's Den's channel is the first link in the description of the video. Click it, check her channel out. I am hooked on your From reviews. Me and my husband binge watched. We just got into the show. Mm-hmm. He had put it on randomly, and I was like, wait, there's a YouTuber I subscribe to who reviews this. This sounds interesting. We put on one episode, like, I think a month ago, and binge watched 3 seasons.
Oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of people have been binging it now. I love From. I'm always telling everybody about it. I'm like, you gotta watch From. From is good. I don't care what nobody says.
It's so good. I don't care what they do. The main guy, I can't remember his name, but he's a really good actor.
Oh, yeah, boy. Harold. I forget how to pronounce his last name. Yeah.
Super talented.
Yeah.
I remember him from Living Single, too. One of my favorite episodes.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of stuff over the years. Mm-hmm.
He's been around forever. Thank you. Thank you, American Board. I appreciate you. But yeah, also, I know age ain't none but a number to a lot of y'all, but this lady is 10 years older than all of these men. Now, men don't develop in the same ways as women do cognitively, so I do kind of question when you have a woman of this age talking to a man this young. I have a 25-year-old younger brother. Mm-hmm. We're like 10 years apart in age. And sometimes he talks and I just am like, I couldn't do it. I could not date someone that young. So I don't understand how Dia's able to do it. But I feel like once not Jaden, that's the one she's talking to. Once Cyrus gets out of jail, I feel like this is the type of lady who might enjoy a man fighting over her. Like, I feel like she's going to look forward to these two men colliding because she had no reason to drive over to that man's barn.
Yeah. It's so much that's weird about this and wrong about this to me. I mean, listen, date who you want to date. I always say as long as it's two consensual adults. My other half, God bless, no longer with me. Um, he was like 15 years older than me, but I was already like 30 something, I think. Uh, but I wouldn't date somebody that's my son's age or even close to his age. So her daughter got to be about 19, and the grandmother, her mother, brings up like he's closer to her age than your age, and she's like, "What if he gets here and he's interested in her?" And of course, the daughter's like, "Oh, disgusting! Don't even say nothing like that." But even aside from that, because that definitely could be a factor, he could just be a damn weirdo, period. Like, I'm with grandma. You need to be doing a damn background check. You need to be getting the SD checks. Like, they don't do enough checking for me. Like, you be ready to move these dudes in, have your kids calling them daddy, all kind of stuff. It just would be too much for me. Even if he wasn't from somebody that was out of jail, I still feel the same way. I never brung a whole bunch of different people in and out and all around my son when he was growing up. Okay? So that's just like a no for me. Everybody don't get to come to my damn house, especially not to be moving in. Like, where's he gonna be staying at? I need to know.
He probably gonna be staying with her.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. No, absolutely not.
Because the last one, she showed a picture of him in the house. But yeah, don't be having people around your kids. And her mom brought up a good point. Because 19, my husband's older than me, also by a few years. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird. But Dia doesn't care. She don't care. What's poppin', Shani? Welcome in. Her name is Tamika. But welcome in. I've been wanting to collab with different creators just because I'm actually very introverted and shy. So it helps me to be social because I'm a people watcher. Like when I go outside, I look at people and keep to myself. But I like the people on YouTube.
I am too, believe it or not. Listen, I would have never thought I would even got on YouTube. I keep to myself and I observe everybody, okay? But it's actually been a pleasant surprise since I've been up here. I've connected with really good people. You know, you get the negative stuff too, but I don't do the negative, so that just lets me know, like, okay, I need to get the heck away from you. But I've been getting a lot more positive, and so yeah, that's what I've been rocking with. But generally, no, they laugh at me all the time because I'll be like, y'all know I really don't like people. Like I remember one time I put on Facebook, I can't stand human beings. My cousin was like, well, go with the aliens. I say, yeah, that'd probably be a better bet for me. Like some of y'all be irritating me, but yeah.
That's the same. I'm literally the same. I work in mental health with people all day, and I think sometimes I get peopled out. Yeah, but I do prefer people on the East Coast. I don't know what it, because you guys are blunt. In California, there's a lot of hi, and then as soon as you're gone, nasty bitch. It's like it gets annoying. I like when people tell you what it is right then. Shout out to the East Coast people. I love y'all. I still have not watched this show. Shady, you be here every week, but you haven't watched the show. I appreciate you. She do not miss a live. I appreciate you.
That's
I appreciate
dedication, okay?
This is the link to her channel. If you are in the chat, you can click it. She'll be having some reviews coming up, I believe, this weekend, because I always see reviews from you over the weekend. So I know you have a lot coming.
Yeah, tomorrow is All the Queen's Men, so if y'all watch that, we have a good time with that. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. It's not something that you could take serious. I always say, like, how, what is that? Oh, God, why is my mom blank on the show right now? The Oval, what is another Tyler Perry one that he does?
Divorce Sisters.
Divorce Sisters, I actually do take that one serious. I'll be cursing them out. But there's another one that come on Netflix, and I don't know why my mind is blinking right now.
Beauty and Black?
Beauty and Black, yeah. I always say the Oval, Beauty and Black, and All the Queen's Men. Those you can't take serious. You don't have no logic or nothing. Just watch it and just laugh because it's definitely a fun time. If you're going to take it serious, then it ain't the one for you.
Beauty and Black is funny. Everyone told me to watch it. I didn't cover it at first. And then Kiwan JTV was like, I need you cursing these people out. And I said, what? And I watched it and I was like, yeah, what is that? You can't take it seriously, though.
Yes.
I love those shows. Oh, Lord. Not the Bush Campers. I gave them a name. I love it and I'm here for it. Rich needs to find someone close. Rich is a clown, and Felicia, I'm actually proud of some of her brain, some of it. That's why I love dogs. They are better than most people.
Yeah, usually animals are a better period, and they can detect the bad people too, and the people that you need to stay away from. Okay.
Shout out to Stormy's dog on Bill Collective Birmingham. The way that dog growled at Miss Tiffany. I watch
Mm-hmm.
all the Queen's Men. I need to watch it.
Okay, yeah, you definitely gotta
I'm
check that out.
missing
People
out.
does a thing up there.
Hi, Kiwan.
Hey.
Happiest of Saturdays. I want to see what your hair look like. I'm so in her business. I want to see what that hair look like. I want dreadlocks again, but I know I'm not gonna keep up with this, so I'm gonna pause. Who is next, y'all? I got sidetracked. Kaylee and Michael. Okay, I apologize to you in advance, Miss Tamika. I don't know if I could watch my mouth for this bad built pig in a wig with some lipstick. I I don't know where to begin with Kaylee this week. I really don't. I want to be kind. I want to be empathetic. I want to give her grace, but I think the worst thing you could do with somebody is like destroy their credit intentionally, play with their finances. Like that's part of what makes divorces so ugly when we think about it, is when it gets to the finance part. So I feel like Kaylee is the type of broad who will do some fucked up shit and then try and provoke her man so that she could look like a victim. Something's really wrong with her. I don't know what to do. They had sex. They had their little fun time. He is a handsome little melanin redacted gentleman. He is a handsome gentleman. I will give him that. Um, I'm still not on Michael's side because he's still hiding the fact that he has $14,000 his mama is holding for her. While you're hearing this woman that you're married to complaining, you have all this money and you asking her to send you stuff or accepting it. But he's figuring out her car is new and all of this stuff. I'm very observant. I don't know how the hell you didn't notice it, or maybe he said something later, but they head to a butcher shop and he orders one steak and it came out to $147. I don't understand why that meat was so expensive, but she looks at him when he gets in the store and she says, "Who's paying for this?" I said, "Girl, he literally just got out. You just picked him up from a halfway house. Like, what do you mean who's paying for it? You have his cards, quite literally." And she's playing this coy game, lets the man hand the cashier his card to see that it declined, hand him a second card that she knew would decline and let it decline. I'm like, Kelly. Then when he questions her about it, she finally grabs her card and pays. So you have money of your own. Then she refused to talk to him about it in the store, which I get that. Me and my husband, I will not argue in public or in front of people. Absolutely not. I'm just not going to do it. But in that type of situation, I would have been like, "Bitch, why is my card declining and where is the money going?" Because she said she got a mommy makeover, but she still looked postpartum. And I'm not understanding. I'm just not understanding Kaylee. She's asking him about the bills and she's letting him know that she does not give a fuck. She says that her bills are technically his bills because they're married. But then he asked her, like, "Well, why did you pay off your own credit cards but not pay back my cards?" And she claimed she felt bad, but she kept smiling. She said, "Well, I have bills."
She's another one I don't like. There's something wrong upstairs. There's some type of diagnosis that she's supposed to have. I'm not gonna give it to her because I'm not a psychiatrist, but it's definitely some issues there that need to be taken care of. And there's no way, like, it's crazy to me because she talked when we first met her about her mother taking money from her and doing all different kind of things to her, and they're damaging their relationship and them not speaking for years, and her trying to give her mother another chance now. But then you go and do this to somebody else who you claim to love, that's supposed to be your husband, regardless whether he went to jail or not. You chose him. His mama even told you don't marry him. You married him while he was locked up. You chose him, and you've been making all these plans to be with him. and you now are supposed to be building his credit, but you mess it up and then you're laughing about it in his face. I said, people will take you out for less. That was the fact for me of her laughing and being like, oh, well, what you going to do? Well, technically it's in your name, so they would come after you, not me. And I was like, what the hell? She was talking like a 5-year-old and smiling about it. Child, I'm not even going to insult a 5-year-old like that. Like, I don't know. It's really something wrong with her. And I think he needs to get away from her as soon as possible. Like at first, when he was saying he had the money stashed, I was like, oh, okay, both of y'all playing games. But now I think that might have been the only smart thing he did. He was like, Mama, hold on to this. And that way you could go ahead and go away, child. And keep your friend out, because if she knew about that, she would have took that too. Like, she done got loans on his stuff and the whole 9 yards, and she's pretty much like, F you. I'm like, what kind of mess is this? I would never even think about doing that to nobody. Like, that's craziness to me.
Let alone your partner. Yeah. That's a big thing. Like, if you play with my money.
And even her talking to her daughter about it, I'm like, this is not a conversation you should be having with your daughter. And then the daughter's going, oh, well, why does he need to know? And why does he want to see all the bills? I'm like, because it's in his name, girl. Does she not tell you that part? Does she want to tell you everything else? Like,
I understand why you brought your daughter into it.
Yeah,
because she doesn't have grown kids. All of her kids are at the age where they kind of still need to stay in a child's place. I don't understand. I don't. But you made the best point. I was cursing up a storm. I was so fucking mad at her smiling, because that's like so condescending.
Yes.
Passive aggressive, condescending stuff. And I didn't even pay attention to the fact, how you gonna do this, man? How your mama did you? That's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
You talk about how you so hurt by it, but then you literally do the same thing.
The same thing.
I don't know.
In psychology, we call that a sociopath. I'm just saying. But listen, James, shout out to James. Watch Your Mouth Reviews. The link is in the description of this video as well. He usually is here, but there's like a festival or something happening. He is out, so that's why he's not here. But he had made comments because when we graduated, James is from California like me, but when we graduated high school, he got the fuck out of the Bay. I should have done the same. But he got the hell out of the Bay Area, went straight to Arizona. He said the women down there, a lot of them are like Kaylee. And that's why there's a lot of like DV cases and like toxic relationships. I guess that's like a thing down there. So
yeah.
I don't know. I hope.
And he handled it better than I would have, because I don't even think I would have been that calm. And I know he don't want to go right back into jail. Like, he literally just got out and got that ankle monitor on, so he don't. He looked
like he wanted to knock her upside his head because he was tapping her shoulder.
Yes.
I said, Kaylee, you better be careful. Be careful. She what else did Kaylee do in this episode? Her mama cut up again. Now, I'm not really entirely upset with her mom, but I kind of am, but then I'm not. Her mom is talking to Michael about his mom, and she's like, yeah, I threw water in her face. I felt disrespected. And Mike is like, well, if you can't be cordial today, can you just not like be around? And that lady cracked me up because she is me and I am her. She said, yep, no problem, and walked out the door.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I mean, at the end of the day, if you know you're not going to get along with her and you don't like her, then just go ahead and leave. My whole thing with her, I mean, I don't mind you speaking up for yourself or speaking up for your daughter, but then your daughter at the same time doesn't have an issue with it. She goes to his mother to tell her all the problems she's having with him, as well as tell her the problems she's having with you. So now she know all your business too, because this is who she's venting to. And then you're mad because you're like, oh, my daughter's spending all this money on your son when you should be spending it. But literally his mother has been like, girl, ain't nobody tell you to do that. And no, I'm not doing it. I already told him I wasn't going to help him. So I'm not mad at his mother for that either, because his mother's literally saying, that's not my responsibility. I'm not about to do that. And I told your dumb ass not to marry him. So once his mother said that, I was like, now see, you went over here and made these decisions and choices freely, honey. Nobody had nothing to your head. So like, that's on you. So it's like, when does your daughter take accountability and responsibility for the choices that she's making? You can't blame him or his mother for that part.
That's
I
right.
mean, just because they asked don't mean she got to do it. She chose it.
You know what? That is the truth too, because Kaylee kept saying throughout the whole, I was a prison wife. You chose to be. Nobody told you to call the jail and
He
register.
absolutely chose it.
It take a lot of steps to even be able to write a prisoner. Nobody told you to do all of that. Crazy, absolutely insane. But she obviously does have some sort of a spending problem.
Yeah, she definitely does. She says she got an addiction. I said, girl, this is past addiction at this point.
And he came out on, have you heard of According to Amber?
Yes.
On YouTube. She does a lot of the Love After Lockup stuff.
Yeah.
She had just posted something with Michael and Geo Malik. I never say it right. Geo Malik, he also covers the show. They both posted something that Michael posted. They're not together in real time, him and Kaylee.
I figured that. I was like, baby, they ready to break up right now.
That moment. But it got worse for me watching it because the car that we see her driving, she sold his BMW that he had bought and paid off so that she could get the car she's in now.
Oh, wow.
Now, I would have understood it a little more if she would have like bought the car off the lot for cash. But the fact that you financed the second vehicle and are now expecting the person.
But you $42,000 in debt.
I'm like, this is what we doing? I you know what?
Yeah, I would get far away from her.
Kaylee, I'm gonna just say this bitch is raggedy because if she was a black woman, y'all would be dragging her from her rooter to her tutor on the internet streets, the Facebook streets. This is just fucking trifling.
And then I'm supposed to believe that she wouldn't pay $9,000. Was that what's supposed to be $9,000 for that body?
To come out looking regular. And it's so funny because she's misshapen, but then she has these little perfect BBL cheeks in the back. Everything else is all over the place, but them little BBL cheeks in the back. She need her money back. That's why I say just be natural, y'all.
He don't need to be with her because being with her would only land him right back in there. So I think that's for the best.
American Boy said, I can't stand Kaylee. I would be back in jail over the money thing.
Yeah.
He can't
You can't touch my money. Like, that's something we can't play with at all.
No, absolutely not. I would have really, y'all would have seen me on an episode of Snapped, Investigation Discovery, something. Don't touch my money. Is James working on the assembly line? Not the assembly line. No, James is actually off on Saturday evenings. Him and his partner are very they're very active. Like they be outside, okay? They make use of their weekend. Me, I be drained from the week in my house looking from the bushes out the window. James is doing something every week, y'all. Okay. And I didn't want to do this morning. I actually slept past the time I was supposed to do the live. I was supposed to do this live at 9:30. I woke up at 10:40. I never do that. I usually wake up naturally at 6 a.m. So
your body will let you know when you need to chill, when you got to get your rest.
Man, I woke up confused. The cat's looking at me. My husband, I'm like, I don't sleep like this. Lord, he got like 2 steaks and it's very expensive for steak. It is right now. Steak is. I wanted to cook.
Everything is expensive. Yeah.
It's probably worse over in New York though, because I feel like y'all are still. Everything out there is pricey.
Oh yeah.
Like everything. You can't cut corners on price out there. Shout out to all our New Yorkers. Be nice to them, damn it. Michael is lucky he didn't have no kids with her.
Absolutely.
Well, he is very lucky.
Yeah.
American Boy, remember that episode of I Love Lucy when she was working on the assembly line with the candy?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
When I think of James working, that pops into my mind. He works from home now. He got away from the assembly line. Shout out to James. Shout out for James. I love my friend, but he definitely, I doubt he'll ever apply for another factory again. He said it ain't for him. Good point. I forgot about that, Tamika. Tamika's been dropping points that I wouldn't even think about. That's why it's good to collaborate. She was shoving chocolates everywhere.
Yes.
Her autobiography was good. Lucille Ball's. For whatever reason, I read it, and it was actually, her life was interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, Juan. Thank you. From what I've seen, Michael isn't with her anymore. He sure ain't. Amen. Free that man.
Yeah, that was the smartest thing he could have did.
Is she disproportionate like Kelly from RH? A little bit, actually. A little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. She wasted her money, but then again, they didn't have enough to really work. Y'all do not like this lady. Even worse. In the words of Dollar Bill from the Players Club, you play with my money, it's gonna be trouble, trouble.
Yes, like you don't play with people money, man. Mm-mm.
Lord, our old boy from Friday who was tripping off his $200. I understand. As an adult,
Mm-hmm.
keep wine. Oh Lord, who is next? Who is next? The last couple we'll discuss is going to be Rich and Felicia. They are going to New Orleans and they get to a nice little room. And Rich made sure that the WeTV producers let us hear the cost of the room because they don't ever do that in all of the
Mm-hmm.
seasons of this show that I've watched. Um, but he swipes his card, they get to the room, and I think he was expecting sex from her. And she makes it very clear, which was smart. She's like, I'm gonna have you sleep on the couch. I'm not ready to have sex. I was really happy when she did that because she went in the jail when she was like 16 or 17. You wasn't, if you were having sex, you weren't having sex, if I'm making sense. Like you may have thought at 16, 17 you was getting busy,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets better with time. So it wasn't, I'm sure things are different for her now. Also, the fact that Rich said that he intentionally looked for a woman in the jail that was younger than him
Mm-hmm.
so that he could have somebody like less into the streets and stuff, that always came across as slightly predatory to me. He suddenly feels taken advantage of and sulks on the couch because this woman who was kissing him invited him around the family, let him pick her up. She's done a lot to show like she's in it. And he feels like because he not getting none and can't sleep in the bed, like it's a big problem. He does get into the bed. She does let us know that she let him come into bed eventually, but he just seemed like very on the prowl. I don't know if it's me, but that's a turn off to me. Like if you seem too thirsty for my cootie cat, it's
I
gonna make
mean, Rich from the beginning to me gave thirsty, and he pretty much. No offense to the red pill people, if y'all rock with that, but that's what he gives me, and it seems to me like we know he mentioned the wife. I think he mentioned another relationship, and then he spoke on women just in general, saying like, oh, you know how they want to be on social media and they in the streets, and he have it in his mind for whatever reason that if I go find somebody that's been in jail for the last 9 years that really haven't lived their life and haven't experienced that much stuff, they're not going to be in the streets. They're going to do what I say, and they're going to be more settled down and wanting to be with me, I guess, than the other people that he done had previously. And the whole time he's saying this, I'm like, how did you come up with that logic? I said, this girl about to run rings around you. She about to do you every which way but Sunday, and I'm gonna love watching it and seeing it all unfold. Because one, she's already doing, what she gotta do while she's locked up in there and having her different people she's speaking to. She says she actually has somebody else that she's known even longer. We ain't even get to him yet. And for whatever reason, then I guess she started liking you and wanting to give you a chance. We really don't know whether we want to or not. And it's funny because I forgot to mention them on my last review, so now I got to do a whole little rant on them. But when I met this family, and she said the parents couldn't come visit her because they had a warrant out for their arrest. And then we found out that daddy was in jail at 11. And I mean, when she was 11, mommy was in there when she was 12. And she went into foster care and the aunt wish she could have got. I said, oh, this is a whole, like, all of y'all is criminals. Like, this is a whole ass mess.
her
So,
dad was dressed like Lou or Raising Cane.
girl.
That little skinny man.
Then they telling him he looked like Ludacris. I said, why y'all lying to this damn man? Like, what is going on here? We not gonna do like the all black people look alike because he don't look like no damn Luda.
He does
But
not.
yeah, it just was a lot going on with these damn, with all of them, honestly. So some of the stuff I get as far as they're concerned, but I'm like, we're also at the same time for like, where was that concern while she's locked up? Because even the parents being like, oh, how dare the judge? We wasn't expecting the judge to do that. I'm like, why wasn't you? Like, what's going on here?
Y'all
Okay,
live
fine.
in
And now
Louisiana.
you want to know who Rich is and what he up to and what he got planned and what he's doing. Now, I thought he was being respectful, but it's a little something slow. It's a little delayed here. Because even when they asking him questions, you would have thought even if he was gonna lie, you would have practiced the lies. He like doesn't say anything at all. He just gets stuck.
It's like
I
the
noticed that
weirdest
about him.
reaction.
Yes,
When people
very.
ask him something, he does just kind of get stuck, and then he
Yeah,
start doing all of this.
yeah.
Like, why are you moving in slow motion? Why are we doing this?
Yeah,
He's so weird.
it's
Which is
definitely
weird.
something off there. And then, how do you pick up a friend? Because at one point I felt like, damn, you went there by yourself and it's all her family. But then he meets up with his alleged friend, and he comes and they all go to the to eat, and he don't know that you was married either. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Like, he's even like, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know that part. I'm like, how you bring somebody with you and they blow your whole spot up? Like, I didn't know
He
that
told
part.
us too that guy was like his brother. So the
Right.
fact that your brother did not know that you were married is crazy to me. It's
Yeah,
crazy
that
to
don't
me.
even make sense in no type of form. So
Rich,
yeah, I definitely want to know, like, did you divorce her, Rich? Was y'all even really married? Like, because I got so many questions. Because he had 2 previous marriages. That's what he said.
he did say that. It sounds like when we because he was on Love during Lockup when they introduced him, I
Mm-hmm.
did question if the
Mm-hmm.
marriage was completed because
Right.
it was like only 3 years from the marriage
Mm-hmm.
to like him and Felicia getting real serious, and then there's some overlap. So I don't know what's
Yes.
going with Rich, but he was odd. Her auntie though, with the faux dreadlocks and the ponytail, I've never seen a person use crochet hair like that. But
Me either.
when the colorless get a hold of our products, I I guess they get creative.
Mm-hmm.
Her and it was like 4 to 6 dreadlocks at the top of her head. But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mad at her. But the auntie Felicia has to parole to her family's house, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is the best thing for her. Her
Yes,
parents failed
definitely.
her. Her
Mm-hmm.
parents failed her, and obviously they may still have warrants. And then
Right. So you don't need to be staying there. Yeah.
right, stay away from them. But her
Mm-hmm.
aunt, she had like a beautiful southern house. It looked
Mm-hmm.
like she has the space for Felicia. She's in a good space. I know in real time today, Felicia got accepted into the University of Louisiana, the State School of New Orleans. So she's going to school in real time. She's doing good, probably because she has stability. And I
Right.
think being rich and seeing the red flags, like she was in jail, but to be in jail, you got to have good discernment to
Oh
survive.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm sure she developed some, especially if
Yeah.
you were in jail in New Orleans, you got to develop some discernment. It seems like she notices that Rich things are off with him, and so she's moving slow. She decides to parole to her family. I did not like when he picked up the paper and was like, "Okay, so you can spend the night with me." Can she spend the night with her family? She just got out of jail. Maybe she wants to see them more
Mm-hmm.
than having sex. Maybe she just wants to be around them and have dinner. Because when you listen to Felicia talk, when she talks about what she misses the most, she's not talking about the fast life, her friends, which is
Mm-hmm.
different for a younger person. She's talking about wanting to be around her family. So
Mm-hmm.
let her be around her goddamn family, Rich. I don't understand it. But he does talk to her auntie, and her auntie was like, I'm not playing that. If her parole address say this where she gonna be, this is where she finna sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like he gave me the ick the whole episode. I
Yeah, I mean, I feel like their conversations was different when she was locked up, and now they're gonna be different now that she out. And I also just feel like he should have known that. He should have never been trying to get with her and get into a serious relationship with her right off the back like that. Like, if anything, the answers he gave the first time around, he probably don't remember what he said, but he was pretty much like, "Oh, we haven't talked that deep. We didn't really get into that." He was like, "I know that, she want to be around y'all and is going to be with y'all and can't really leave like that. And there'll probably be times I'll visit her and we'll work around that as time goes. Like, it's too soon to even have that discussion. Versus this time, he's like, oh, well, yeah, in 6 months maybe. And the aunt is literally breaking down crying. Like, I don't want her to leave us. She's already been away from us so long. Why would you be expecting for her to pack up and move over to you? Like, that's just not realistic to me, just logically, even if all the other stuff wasn't in it. Like, y'all talking about you moving there or her moving over there with you? Because even when they're asking what you do for a living. It doesn't sound like anything that's really stable, locked down, that you have to be in one place for. You kind of like, I dabble in this, I dabble in that. But I did like that he was hugging the aunt. Like, that's probably the only time he actually showed some damn emotion that wasn't feeling like a robot, is when he went over there and hugged her when she was crying. But I just don't think these two people need to be together. Like, she needs to be focused and getting her life on track. He needs to focus on getting his damn life on track. Because it almost sounds like in his mind, he feels like he's supposed to have accomplished different things at a certain time, and he hasn't. So he just wants to check off the boxes and be like, I did this. Even when he's talking about him coming out and initially getting married, it was like, oh, I'm this age, so I'm supposed to have this by this time. No, it's different for everybody. It doesn't mean because you're that age you're supposed to. I don't know who he's getting his advice from. What's the other people he have around him? So, yeah,
probably listening to one of them toxic podcasts. Yeah. Maybe he's watching old episodes of Kevin Reynolds or what was his name? Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
I can't remember. R.I.P. today.
Yeah. He definitely needs to work on himself before you think about getting into anything again. Like 2 marriages already back to back. You trying to have a third one?
Take a break.
Yeah,
like take a breather, sir. I don't think he's divorced though. I don't know why.
I don't think. I think that's gonna come out that he still is married.
And I see a lot of tea coming out on everybody else on this cast. Can somebody, whoever's watching replay, Bush Campers, let us know if y'all hear anything about Rich, because I never see or hear anything from him online, and unfortunately, I don't care enough about him to follow him. But I'm curious, why was that room?
Yeah, the only thing that I heard about him is the fact that he had been arrested before, and that didn't shock me at all.
No, I could see.
But other than that, I really haven't heard much about him.
He's kind of hiding around. So who knows? Maybe he don't want something to come out. If that's the case, he's smart to lay low. Why was that room so expensive? The room, it looked like they was downtown New Orleans. Like I was just in New Orleans, and I feel like I passed by that hotel. They were definitely in the thick of it. I think that's just in all 50 US states. If you have a popular city, you're going to spend a lot on the room. Like, there's rooms in San Francisco that are $500 a night, and there's roaches and bugs and all types of shit in there. So, capitalism. Have you ever seen the movie back in the day called Better Off Dead? The paperboy in that movie was not playing about his $2. Shitty. That is $2. Shitty, I cannot. I'm glad she didn't want to have Bang Bang either. I don't think any of us wanted Felicia to have sex with that man. Not this soon, and not how he is moving. It's gross. Rich is a creep, and Sir didn't bring her a gift. Y'all really serious about that gift?
Yeah, I wasn't looking for the gift, to be honest with y'all. People kept bringing it up, and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe. But I could have sworn I seen him with a gift bag, so that was weird too. Because then you just didn't see it anymore. Like, he carried it out to the car. I don't know what that was supposed to be for. And then when she said, just like you would bring a gift to a wedding, I said, is it though? Is that the same thing?
Aaron getting out of prison to getting married. Okay. Like, what? I mean, you're getting out of jail. Like, you're not going to get a reward. But I'm also that person, like, I will write people in jail if I have a stamp. But I'm not about to be, it's your punishment, not mine. I'm free. Sorry. Y'all better figure it out. Sorry. It's been years since I saw Jenny is obviously a movie buff because you are always bringing up a movie. Always bringing up a movie. I guess he had to pay for that overpriced room.
Right. He probably didn't have nothing left after that.
It was how he had him slide the car and then looked up like he was just the coolest dude. Like, are we really doing this, sir? Lord. Poor Rich. AV can enjoy that overpriced room without getting the goods. He didn't deserve the coochie either. You gonna dap your friend hella hard, excited in front of her as you're coming into the room. Like, I would have had to say, no, you're not getting anything.
Maybe if he didn't blow up that marriage thing and have everybody questioning that, maybe he might have got lucky. But, sometimes you put your own foot in your mouth. Stop your own blessings.
He did kind of mess his own self up. He did mess his own. My cat is okay. Sit down. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. I got two of them over here. Don't ask me how I ended up with two because I had one all this time and my son brought another one in. So there's a little baby out by the store.
I can't say no to cats. They are my weakness, but like this is rude. Please sit. Please sit. I'm almost finished. Cats want what they want, and that's kind of why I like them. I'm a I love a cat owner. Shout out to your kitties. Love a cat owner. Her hair looked like a bird's nest to me. Y'all ain't right. All these dudes named Rich on these reality shows, and this Love After Lockup. Why is Rich always a creep or a jerk? That is true. But we have Rick the Ick on Before the 90 Days. There are a lot of Riches. Oh, Lord. Let me see. She's right. Rich is lying and acting weird to me as well. It's what is he hiding?
Something is him.
Something.
And then even when he went to that card reading, the way he down with the lady, like, I'm sorry, probably be sounding like I want to send everybody to therapy. I do advocate for therapy. I'm very strong. I just feel like, yeah, you can never go wrong with that.
I feel like a lot of people who make like decisions that they know are frowned upon will avoid a therapist and like try and go find like a life coach or get their palms read and stuff like that. Like if y'all just don't go get the fix that you know you need. This is Love After Lockup. He had been better. He had better been locked up before. Otherwise, that's false advertising. It's usually only one of the couples or one of the people in the relationship is locked up. But lately, we've been getting a lot of dual felonious couples. Yo, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with this Shani. Shani, the way you make me giggle, even though you haven't watched. She is, though. You're kind of off point. You don't need to understand to know that it's real ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Rich the one that drove down to see the one that got out of jail in New Orleans and he gave her the snacks that he didn't finish in the car ride? Yes. Yes, Shani. She's keeping up. That's great. That's crazy. That means we're doing a good job reviewing if y'all can understand an episode without watching the show. Okay? Because when I was watching an old YouTube video from like the first year of my channel, I said it's so bad. It's so bad. So much has improved. So I'm glad that y'all can understand it. Keep these collabs. That is the husband. Thank you. Thank you. I've been telling her to collab with you. And, you know, I be shy. So I've been like, I want to ask her, but I'm scared. I want to ask her.
Anytime. As long as I'm free, I'm there.
She said, I'm there. I love it. Did you want to add anything before we end this live? Oh, I'm missing all these people.
I just think I think Z is gonna work my nerves. I'm putting her at number one now. I'm dropping Kirsten down to number two because she's been number one the last couple weeks, and then Kaylee's still gonna get on my damn nerves. And I want to see what's gonna be going on with Zamon's. How long he gonna keep this circus going? You know, with him and I forgot they daggone names.
Who else is there? Kaylee and Michael.
I want to see how fast he gonna leave because he better hurry up and get out that damn house before he want to strangle her.
Before he wants to strangle her, she's gonna drive him crazy.
Yeah.
He wants that Rich is hiding something. He was so sure he had Felicia eaten out of his hands. He looks like he seemed like one of them dudes. But when he figured
he was sure before she even came out of jail. But I think as time goes on, he's gonna be getting unsure. And I remember her mentioning that somebody she knew since she was a teenager, preteen, or something like that had also been locked up and was supposed to be getting ready to come out too. That's probably who her family prefers she be with. But then when he get in the mix, once he get out, if he's brought up again, then that's going to be another issue. So it's about to be a whole lot of stuff going on with them too.
I always forget about that. And you know what? I'm glad Felicia's doing good, but she better not go back to that person because she had also said they're like part of why she caught the case.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like this is something we can agree on coast to coast.
Mm-hmm.
If you snitch on me or cause me to go to jail, don't call my phone when we're free.
Right. Like I said, people block, 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 block. Like
I
it
don't
should
care
be
if I
no
am
way
guilty. Like,
anybody can contact you. Okay. Yeah, Bonita
not call
Applebone.
me.
I don't know why I always gotta call her Bonita Applebone and Goddess. I want to see what the heck they gonna do. Okay. I really want them to tag team and beat up Damon, but
Not
I
tag
doubt
team
that.
and beat 'em up.
For even playing, okay.
Just get together and beat them up. They haven't been attacking each other online. I will say this. A lot of times when women figure out a man is lying to them,
Mm-hmm.
the women fight each other. So I
Right.
am happy to see that at least Bonita ain't
Yes.
saying shit about her and Gigi ain't
Right.
saying nothing about
Yeah, I
them.
like that too. I like
That's
that too.
rare. It's refreshing. It's
Yeah.
refreshing. He says hello. He's not on this live no more, but he says hello. He's in the other room, y'all. Bonita and Gigi. Everybody calling her Bonita Applebone. So she has to know that's what we see. Playing our best
Okay.
recap on the dick deprived demon, aka Triple D. That's Kirsten. Maybe now that she's gotten some eggplant emoji, maybe she'll be a little more tolerable. But I agree with Tamika. Dia make my teeth itch,
Yeah.
especially like in a special type of way. She's terrible. Eating out of his hands was his fingernails even. Shanny, go on timeout.
Listen, the amount of times that I don't be seeing these people take a shower really bothers me. That's a whole nother story because I'll be like, how y'all kissing and rubbing? Ain't nobody washed up nowhere.
Talking about you taste like coffee. Have you smelled somebody when they've gotten out of jail? I've picked people up. I've picked people up from a jail in New York. Scared the shit out of me. They had a smell. When I pick people up from Santa Rita here that I know, they have a smell. So I can't imagine making out and doing all of that.
Yeah, my skin be crawling at the amount of them we see that just come out and y'all got them laying on your bed. And no, absolutely not. I'm like, nobody wash their ass.
Trifling. Y'all, that is really it though for this review. I won't take too much of anybody's time because I'm hungry as hell. I'm so
yeah, I gotta eat me something too. But thank you so much for having me. I definitely enjoyed
it. I appreciate you for being here. I will always drop a link whenever you want to join. Feel free to jump in. You guys, I'll be live again tomorrow with James and Q1JTV. James will also be live on his channel and I'll be there. But other than that, tap in, subscribe to Tamika's channel. She covers a lot of shows. I don't know where she finds the time, but we should watch her since she does. Other than that, love and light, thug life, as I always say. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And Tamika, you are a real one.
Thank you.